I think I need another key for that. I keep pushing the R and it turns on my reverse search engine every time. You see that? All right, so without any ado, a little blip. All right, let's do this. So what is the goal here? The goal is for me to get, I've already got one recording that does this. Okay. That's some other stuff I was working on. I'll come back to that later. So one of the things I always do is I get situated into the place I need to be, and then I start tmux. So this stuff is all in here, and I've decided after a lot of thought that I'm going to organize my videos as recordings. I'm starting to get a lot of them, and so I want to catalog them for history for myself in case I ever had to go back to them, or in case I decided to drop YouTube, or say YouTube decides to drop me, or Twitch decides to drop me or something. So I've often wondered, well, where's the best place to put all that? And I have this thing called date path, which calculates the path, which can then be used to make video paths and put stuff in the right place, or logs or anything. And so I can type log and it'll open up the right thing. Decided to, in fact, I wrote some notes here. I'm talking fast because I want to get something done in the short time we have before I have to start my mentoring at 4. So here is one sample of it. These are so messy, these things. All right, so decided to go with rec within a log date, within a log directory for saving video or audio recordings. So what's the difference between recording and a video in general, right? Well, there is definitely a difference between a video and a recording. A video generally means something that was produced for YouTube, for publishing, I guess, despite the generic term. The term vlog has been taken by people talking to the camera mostly. So it seems like recording is the most accurate term for what I'm doing, which is just recording what I'm doing. You can't really call it a stream because it's a recording of a stream, right? And because it's a recording of a stream. Anyway, so it's a small thing that I decided, gosh, it's 3:17 already, that was fast. Do I want to commit the log? Yes. I don't necessarily need to save these every time, but I thought I would do that. And I've already got some in here. And what are they? M4K, I think they are. Oh, did I not have them? No, it's YAML. YAML. All right, so there's the videos. And the video format, I need to talk about that video format somewhat. That's more of a note, though. Let me just write it down in my notes real quick. Let's do that. Let's write it down in the notes, and then I can generate the thing that does it. Oops. Where am I? All right, so in my notes, let's make notes about, well, I have notes about live recording, okay? Workflow, says studio, getting URLs posted. That's all changed. That's not the same anymore. So this workflow has changed too, thank God. I needed to update that, so I'm going to delete the old stuff. This is what notes are for. They're really, all this stuff has been updated. Under live, I'm going to make a subdivision called recording. Live recordings. I just like keeping my notes organized, even more so now than before. This is all in Pandoc Markdown. Live recordings. And I'm going to go back to that log entry I made. This is going to be, this is the thing actually that I tend to do, is I'll have a log entry, and then it'll spawn a thought, and so I can take the logs and then build those into notes, and then the notes can be built into articles, or posts that get put out there on a blog or something in a more consumable way. So it kind of just is a natural thought process. Okay. YAML schema. How about that? How about do YAML example? So YAML. So okay. I'll put file name. The file name matches what OBS generates with no spaces in file name set. Even if other software is used, that is a decent standard. Actually, no, it's not. Let's use an actual ISO timestamp, because I want to use an actual ISO timestamp. The file name uses the, what is it? What is the timestamp? What is the timestamp with time zone? The standard, it's the ISO one. What is the one that YAML uses? It's timestamp with time zone. I think there's a standard one that we could even still use as a name for YAML. There's also one that would use for Postgres. How's it going, Hikari? This is YAML 1.1. So what is it? Which version is YAML at right now? Is the current? I thought it was 1.2. The current version of YAML. YAML 1.2. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. Timestamps. Data and timestamp guidelines. There's so many of these things. I know what the general ISO ones are. I'm just trying to find the one that YAML understands automatically. This is the traditional one, and I like that. The problem is that this does not make a good file name unless you remove some of the dashes and stuff, and that's also fine. That timestamp is okay. So, I mean, I know what I want it to be, because I can make it that same thing without. But I just want to see what the YAML one is. So what is the YAML standard for date time?